Welcome back, everybody. This is Soarin Scratchin. If you've joined us before, welcome back. If you haven't joined us before, welcome for the first time. We hope you will enjoy what you're about to see. If you want to know, I am the Eagle fan. I almost screwed up and announced myself as the other person. Although, there have been comments saying before they saw us in the same room together that time, they were wondering if we were just the same person. So, my partner in crime.
Ah, that be me. I'm Evil Chicken. Welcome to another edition of this show.
It is this show. Oh
I
my
like
God.
This show. It's a lot of fun.
I've been looking all
we
over
find
for
out
this
all
show.
kinds of discoveries, and I love it.
Now, we've done music. We've done lots of music.
Yes, this is true.
We did a few other shows other than
Yes.
music where we did like top 10 lists of our own
Sure.
and things.
And debates.
We did concert discussions,
concert coverage, yes.
but with
This is true.
reactions. This is the first non-music reaction, or the channel is the first non-music reaction we did in the past. This is another video from that channel. This is JonTron. Anti-drug games.
Anti-drug games. Wow. There's a niche market. You know, listen, if you get the chance, and you should make the chance, find JonTron and watch everything. He's a lot of fun. You're going to love it. That's all I'm going to say on the topic.
I am anticipating a little bit of laughter.
Okay. You know what? I think that's a lovely thing.
Yes, it is. I've heard somewhere
Yes?
that laughter is the best medicine.
Well, I thought it was a girl's best friend. Maybe it's Diamond. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I think you're right about the medicine thing.
I thought the other one was something that was like 4-speed from Black & Decker, but let's not get into that.
Precisely. So anti-drug games, you
Yes.
say, Dave?
How about we watch it?
Sure.
Okay.
JonTron.
Jock, you think is something off there? We missing something? Nah, you're right. It's probably okay. Jock, what is this? Where'd you learn to do this? Have you been doing seed?
Back off, old timer. This is cool stuff.
Jock, come on, man. You're smarter than this. Winners don't do drugs, remember? Just like all the arcades in the 80s told us.
When I'm high, I feel like a winner.
We gotta get you straight, Jock. Scared straight.
You see this call? I'ma treat you like a bitch. You gonna call my Chester whenever I tell you.
Okay, maybe not that straight. The date is October 14th, 1982. Drugs are rampant in the streets of the United States. President Ronald Reagan declares them a threat to national security. The following decades will be shaped by these actions forever, as the war on drugs continues to this very day. The message was clear.
Remember, winners don't do drugs.
Remember when you'd play an arcade game back in the 80s or 90s? It would show you that screen before you played the game. Not to mention the numerous DARE campaigns that would tour school to school. I mean,
have to
truth
take
be
a
told,
hit
we didn't even give it
before-
much thought as kids. I mean, it was just so ingrained in our collective unconscious. I mean,
Before we
drugs were such a problem in the 70s and
Just say
80s. By
no,
the time
kid.
we were growing up, this was just accepted and expected.
The problem with that is,
Yes.
then there would be points where all of a sudden you would think an entire group of people were yelling out Ghostbusters. So you had to be
Yes,
careful
I
doing
noticed that. It was those tabs of acid we played. Look at
Don't
the
do
colors,
drugs, kids.
man. Do you hear Ghostbusters?
So our next episode will be... Actually, never mind. I have totally lost my train of thought. Oh my God.
For what it's worth,
Okay.
don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Unless
And it
they're
had nothing to do with that. Why I lost my train of thought there. Sorry. COVID got
No
me for a
problem.
second there still. I can't get over that. That is a pain. So
It's all good.
for anybody out there that's had COVID, I hope you don't have to go through some of these after effects because they can be a pain. But I do remember the word. So I'm getting a little bit better. Our next episode will be our intervention for Evil Chicken.
Well, it won't be for illegal drugs. It'll be for the legal stuff.
Okay. He's got a Tylenol habit.
Oh, I tell you. That Nexlax.
Chasing the
Cures
dragon,
my headache
man.
and my constipation.
Chasing the dragon.
There we there we go.
Let's get back.
Yes, maybe we should.
Yes.
Anyone living back then will be able to recall for you the wealth of PSAs on the topic that ranged from realistic to ludicrous.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
That never gets old. But that's not even scratching the surface. Have a look at this.
Doc, what's wrong with you? Tonsillitis?
Appendicitis.
Yeah!
Hey, you know what? I think you got a point there. It would be bad if my surgeon was smoking pot while operating on me. Here's a list of other things I wouldn't want him doing. Anything else but my fucking surgery.
Now, let's see if I can still make a straight line.
You're really a piece of shit, aren't you? And then, of course, there's the one that lives in infamy.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I think I got a few. So
got
you're
any
telling
bacon?
me that my brain on drugs is a healthy, nutritious breakfast that helps my brain grow? I should do some drugs. How could the point not have been driven home? Even our celebrity idols were telling us that drugs were the spawn of Satan. It even got to the point when Hanna-Barbera and Pee Wee Herman were telling us to stay away.
This is crack.
You know, I'm just not sure how to deal with the emotions that come up after Pee Wee Herman tells me about crack rock cocaine. This guy. just ushered a serious warning to me with that look in his eyes. This is a state of national emergency. You see, Jacques? You're gonna find out one way or another. You gotta get off this stuff. I mean, Pee Wee Herman himself was so upset, he went into a dirty porno theater, jacked his wiener right off. Can you blame the man? He was feeling emotional. He had to go make his dick cry.
I'm still not convinced.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice.
One of each, please.
Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama.
Hey, man, you get bit by like a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes!
What? What the fuck?
I'm basically half reptile, so he just reminds me of one of my brethren.
Okay, yeah, all right. You won't make this easy for us? That's fine. We'll take this to the only place you understand. To the world of video gaming. In the 80s, arcades were the cool hangouts for kids. They had Galaga, Donkey Kong, and of course, hard drug dealers. Now, what can I say? It was a sign of the times. Pac-Man popping pills, Mario's eating mushrooms, and Simon Belmont, terrible off-screen addiction to heroin. And look at him in part 4. He could barely hold his whip. It's sad, really. That made arcades a prime target for the anti-drug campaign, which led to the creation of games like Narc. In this game, you're assuming the role of a narcotics officer named Max Force. Oh, and if you get a second player in there, they can play as Hitman. Lord have mercy. I guess nobody told me cops started doing wrestler names? I mean, not that I'm even upset, I just would have liked to know. Oh, this is great. Now we can finally teach kids good moral standards.
This would have put a tear in old Ronnie Reagan's eye.
Well, all right, maybe those guys were just resisting arrest, you know? I mean, they had to be dealt with. After all, we're just going in there with enough firepower to protect ourselves.
Not even once.
That was amazing. Well, to be honest, I guess they were just trying to portray with utmost realism how we handle drug offenders in this country.
You're busted.
Cocaine is really popular with the same guy.
Trench coat.
Too little, too late, talking leg. I'll be able to put an end to this drug ring once I figure out how to drive a stick. How's a clutch work again? Finally, you get to the game's antagonist, Mr. Big, who's apparently a real good Tokyo drifter over here. He's got a picture of himself labeled me. Now, there's so many things wrong with this, I don't even know where to begin.
Ah.
I guess Lou Bega had some hard time getting work after Mambo number 5.
I've never seen a game go from a perfect 0 to a perfect 10 this quickly. Is this real life?
Jack, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this for you. You gotta get with it, gotta get clean. And to show you the light of the sober individual, we're gonna have to take the most extreme measure possible. Playing Wally Bear in the No Gang. Under no circumstances would I do this otherwise. Because it's basically akin to torture.
This is madness. Why is that bear not wearing a helmet on his skateboard?
That's besides the point, Jock. This is officially your intervention.
Welcome to Wally Bear and the No Gang. As you can see, the cartridge is kind of weird because it's not officially licensed by Nintendo. Also, on part of the label, there's a circle that says press here. And when you push it, it plays a Jeff Van Vonderen soundbite.
We're gonna get you on a plane, go to Florida.
I'm just playing with you. It doesn't do jack shit. Why is it here? Who's even out there manufacturing their own NES cartridges anyway?
Oh, what is that? Chinese glue, mothballs? How many kids rented this before, huh? Probably got a disease now.
This game was made in 1992 exclusively for a North American audience by American Video Entertainment. They're also known for such other classics as Blackjack, Puzzle, and of course, how can we forget Dudes with Attitude?
So in short, that's how you know it's gonna be good.
Wally Bear and the No Gang. Now I can already see him saying no to society's norms. Now as you can see, he does not wear his hat straight. No, it's perfect because if a drug dealer walks up to that side of his body, he doesn't have to say no to him. His clothes do it for him. What was the color palette on this one? Public restroom? Greens and browns, Jesus Christ. Uncle Gary Grizzly has been planning a party for you and the No Gang. Hey, Dad, I know you like to live your life on the free and easy, but do you think you could do away with the whole no pants thing till after I leave? Get a pair of tearaway pants or goddamn anything, for God's sake.
Yeah, Wally, I know how you feel. My dad doesn't wear pants either. Dad!
Invite all your friends and try to reach his house before dark. Take care, Wally, and remember to say no. Stay smart. Don't start. Don't start what? Fires? Okay, no, that's a different bear. Kids, Wally Bear may have 5 lives, but you only have 1. So the game starts out in this suburban town. You play as this bear named Wally, who rides a skateboard everywhere. Also, even though you play as an anthropomorphic bear, dogs are still dogs and birds are still birds. And I mean, I can't blame him for being mad. I'd be pissed too if no one transformed me into a radical sunglass-wearing skateboarding version of myself. Oh God, seriously, that's it? 1 hit and you're dead? If you die, you have to go all the way back, and each level is ridiculously repetitive and difficult. I think it's worth noting that GamePro gave this game a 5 out of 5 on the fun factor and the challenge. Sister Sinister, you're full of shit! Also, looks like they had a Nightshade competition in this issue. Why'd no one tell me? I ain't gonna take that sitting down. The one saving grace is picking up what I assume to be a frisbee or perhaps it's a one-way boomerang pie. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. When you get it, you can actually shoot the enemies and finally kill them. Even though it's still really hard because these birds are endless and you're just on a skateboard the whole time. Imagine this. If every level in a video game was the ice level. That's this game. And it's got platforming.
Oh, my favorite.
Now, you can actually take one extra hit when you equip the frisbee. You can even just breeze through some of these levels if you just keep shooting in a straight line. But if you take any damage, the frisbee goes away and you can't throw it anymore, so you might as well reset, because this game is nearly impossible without it. Also, I think somehow you can stack up to 2 frisbees and 4 hits using the skateboard as well, but I don't fucking know. Ricky Rat was trying to get Toby Turtle to join his gang. Who's Ricky Rat? Who's Toby Turtle? Who the fuck are you? He said Toby would have to take some pills.
Oh, well, maybe I should go talk to Ricky Rat then and get some acetaminophen for the headache you're giving me right now.
Yeah, by the way, skateboarding on the train is most definitely encouraged, kids. Eventually, you make your way out of the subway, which was in the suburbs, may I remind you. You find yourself in another neighborhood that looks exactly like the last one. Oh, okay, then you're supposed to go into another subway? How many subway connections I gotta make to get to my uncle's house? Maybe my parents could have given me a ride if they weren't so busy mauling each other's privates. Hanes, Levi's, Dockers, take a trip to the Gap, Dad. It's not that hard. Oh, okay, so this subway is a castle. This one's a castle. It's a castle.
What? I think getting there before dark might have been the least of Wally's worries.
Hey, Wally, you think you could have maybe, taken a detour around this part of town? This guy's literally dropping bombs out of his window all day. That's his job. Man, I guess the economy really has gotten bad. So, after you get out of the actual demilitarized ghetto where no kid should ever be, you go into this MC Escher garage with a cat man. Okay, I think I might be getting a bit of a contact high from this.
Where's my hands?
I just saw a Larry Lizard going into this garage. Okay, wonderful. Yet another person I have no context for. He was drinking out of a funny-looking bottle and acting really strange. It sounds like Larry's been drinking.
Wow, how do you get that good?
Remember, even grown-ups shouldn't drink and drive.
Now this really needed to be said. I mean, all those drunk driving kids were tearing this country apart.
Well, I'll assume this is Larry. Oops, I killed him. Moving on.
That solves the problem.
All right, I have to admit, this time I've been caught off guard.
How exactly did that door lead to this? Hey, Wally, don't forget to take the shortcut to Uncle Gary Grizzly's through the Snake Cave. It's right after it's coming to me. It's the bomb ghetto? Yeah, you'll find it. Don't worry about it. This part is impossible. There are just so many things, and there's huge platforming pitfalls everywhere. It would take anyone many, many tries to even get through this part. And don't forget, everything is an ice level. How did this teach kids anything when they couldn't even get to the end of the game to learn the frickin' message?
Maybe that's the message. That with drugs, there's no winning.
Look at there. Look at there. It's like a nihilism.
Remember that, kids.
Yeah, meanwhile, I can't wait till legalization, and and I think we need to get people out of prisons that are put there for these bullshit drug offenses. So there we go.
Okay.
Just saying.
I thought you were talking about video games.
Yes, it's a video game. Gotta get out of jail now.
Make them play this. If they can get through, they can get out.
Look at there. Good Lord. What do you think, man? I don't know. I remember at the arcade seeing those messages. you know, but I don't remember. I don't remember this game.
Well, this looks like it was some cheap Nintendo ripoff
Yes,
game. So,
yes, indeed.
yeah. I miss the arcade of the 80s.
Yeah.
That was fun. The spaceport.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
My brother-in-law used to work there.
Get out, really? I didn't know he worked there.
I thought you knew that.
No.
Really?
Really? Wait. Maybe I did know that. Wow. I don't know. Ginkgo biloba. That's what I should get high with.
I thought we went there when he was working before.
We did. We did. We got quarters from him. Legally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a few extra credits.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The spaceport was great. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was. Right next door to, what was that, Luca's?
Yep. Oh God. Which was in turn close by to the cookie jar.
Yeah, it was right around. Oh, I missed those cookies. They were good.
Good Lord. You get a bag of those cookies, and my goodness. Great googly moogly. And then, of course, Orange Julius. And the paperback Booksmith in Osaka. And
I am not hearing you at the moment. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just rambling on about the stores in the mall that are no longer there.
Last I heard was Orange Julius.
And then I said paperback Booksmith in Osaka. And, oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy. I met my wife at the paperback Booksmith. She was,
okay.
She used
Did she work there?
Yeah, oh yeah. She sold me a lot of books. I kept buying books.
And he never used to look at books at all prior to that.
Never. As you can tell, probably. I detest books. But reading is fundamental. Just like drugs. Don't start them, kids.
So don't start reading?
Well, that you can start.
Okay. I was trying to figure out how you were equating those two.
I was rambling off the
It went
rails.
from reading is fundamental, just like drugs.
It's fundamental. Oh, yeah, and drugs are not fundamental. Anyway, should we see some more?
Let's see some more.
Yes.
What the fuck is this supposed to be? This game has a chronic condition of never explaining anything. 2 minutes ago, we were in the suburbs. Now we're, what, taking a stroll through Nikolai Tesla's secret underground lair? Apparently, according to Wally, I gotta infiltrate a frickin' fortress just to get to my uncle's house.
What the fuck? I promise I'll never do drugs again, Dad.
By the way, this is literally the only room in the entire game that's like this. It's so out of place. Frickin' Plato's up here hucking loogies down at me while I'm trying to balance the top pillars on a fucking skateboard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is art. There's a million doors here, and there's only one of them that leads to the way out. To get past this part, you just gotta keep relentlessly scaling the castle and trying doors until you find the right one. Come on, come on, come on, yes! Oh, finally! Watch out for a man giving away candy.
Are you aware that our city has an underground demon fortress in it? And apparently the subway just passes right through that shit. Give me the man. Give me the man right now. I'll take your fucking candy right off his hands. It's amazing compared to what I just been through.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just resume then, huh? Back to business as usual, just trying to play it cool after the shit I've seen. Just gonna keep this secret nice and tucked away in my soul until it burns a hole through it. This must be what Buzz Aldrin felt like when he got back from the moon. Wait, this? I gotta go in there? What is this, a crack den? I thought I was supposed to be getting off drugs. This house's windows are broken. It doesn't even look like anyone's inhabited it for years. Also, the neighboring house is just completely blown up. Just blown half up. All right, here goes nothing.
Is that
The uncle?
is that my uncle?
Your pantsless uncle?
Is this my uncle?
Oh, nothing wrong here. Just my
Runs in the
uncle
family.
happens to live in Mad Max, and no one thought it was appropriate to tell me. So tell me, what's this award here on your shelf for? For staying alive this long? And I'm not even gonna comment on your pants situation because the squalor you live in is astounding. Does anyone know you live here? Do you get running water and electricity? Can you even afford pants? What do you mean, new friend? I didn't bring a friend.
Is that me he's talking about? Am I the new friend? I didn't ask for this.
Well, that's it? That's the whole party? Just this one slide where it looks like my face had an arrangement with the pavement?
Oh, I'm restless. I can't deal. I gotta relax.
Then get Contra with the wind.
That wasn't even funny. Alright, screw it. Give me a toke.
Didn't. Calling the kettle black if I ever thought of saying I misrepresented myself. Away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
That guy went to the moon. Thanks for watching JonTron, and if you want to support the show, you can help us out by signing up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com at this link, audible.com/JonTron. If you sign up right now, you get a free audiobook and you can cancel anytime. My recommendation to you this month is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, narrated by Stephen Fry. He's a funny
Good for
motherfucker.
him.
I mean, this show is really expensive to make. This is a real Egyptian
leaving
art.
this on just
Cost
in
me
case he has anything
$20,000.
after
Came with
this.
Nefertiti's dead cat inside.
Gotcha.
Which I'm aware, by the way, that's a steal for the price.
'Cause I got
Don't
yelled
forget
at
to
the last
subscribe and
couple
follow me
for
on Facebook
not
and
seeing
Twitter.
the end.
If you want to watch more JonTron, here are some suggestions. And also, the link for audible.com is in the description. See ya!
Okay.
I think that's about it.
I'm
just
think
saying.
you are correct. Yes, that looks like that was about it.
There we are. Well,
He's good.
oh God, yeah, he is. He is. So, there we are. And what have we learned, Dave? What is our takeaway from this particular
That game
episode?
really sucked.
I concur. I think that is the takeaway from this episode.
I think you needed to be on something to play that game.
It would have improved the experience. I'm just saying.
That's it. That's part of the conspiracy.
Yeah, sure.
I see it so clearly now.
Ah. Yeah.
So, what do you guys out there think? Have you
I
played
don't
that
think
game?
Good God. And if you have, God bless you. I don't see, you got to be a hardcore gamer to track to actually a fringe gamer. Somebody out there who wants to play some of the weirdest games known to man. Right?
To find some of the stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, oof.
So,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Let us know if you have played this game and did it steer you away from a hard, troubled life?
There you go.
If so, bravo to the, what were they called? American Video Game.
I'm pretty sure that was
something?
it.
It was an E. Because I remember the initials were AVE. I forget what the E was. Entertainment, something.
Very exciting time to be alive. Huh.
So
Wow.
My youngest daughter's standing here.
Ah.
She's asking if she can go over to her friend's house. So, what do you guys out there think? Should I let her go to her friend's house at this hour of the night? Of course, it might be early when you're watching this, so who knows?
I
She'll
don't
probably
think
be
it's
back by then.
my place to get involved.
Okay, and Evil Chicken over there said, "Hell no."
I don't think he said that.
Okay, one moment I'll give you an answer on that.
Fair enough.
You guys out there, let us know your thoughts on this video, on other suggestions on other videos.
JonTron's always fun.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm glad we started to watch his videos. Although, I hate to say this, and for anyone who has requested that Kid Nation video, we have seen this. After we watched the other JonTron, I got ahead of myself and I showed him the Kid Nation video and then the follow-up video. And he's forgetting about it already.
Did I like it?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okie dokie.
It was that Survivor with little kids game show. They took him to a Wild West town.
Oh God, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
That was completely insane. And
Yeah,
then we watched the follow-up video right after that with the
I
interview
think
with
that
the
had
kid.
a better anti-drug message than these games.
Probably. So thank you guys again. I just wanted to let you know that because generally we get a request for those on these games or on these videos. So
that was weird. That was a weird show.
Oh yeah, definitely. So a like, comment, and a subscribe is always appreciated. And click on that little bell down there. You'll know when we have a new video out.
True.
As I said, it's always appreciated.
Never pressured. No. That's not our style.
Not at all. We are laid back. All we will do is, if you do subscribe, here's a drink to you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I've run out of whiskey and lemonade.
I'm still drinking from the whiskey glass that our school was nice enough to provide to us.
Yes, that was lovely. I wish I had mine. It unfortunately suffered a fate. It broke.
So that glass is from 1987.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was the gift, or rather, souvenir of our. It's not a prom, Dave. What was it called?
Formal.
Formal of our formal.
Yes.
You know what? It's better to just do drugs. Anyway, we're so thankful.
I've not done them.
What, drugs?
But I could have used that during that evening. That was one of the worst nights.
Well,
ever.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know.
And I didn't go to the one the junior year, and I gotta say, that senior year made that look like a good decision. I don't know why people were so big at going into that. It was our version of a prom, but with zero fun. Anyway, you guys don't really care about that out there, probably.
Yeah, we could go into it and the ideas and the concepts of legalism and religious persecution, but we're not going to.
And just make sure you stayed at least 6 inches from your date at all times.
I'm dropping all straight lines and instead saying thank you for watching.
Thank you to everybody out there.
Indeed.
We have more videos coming and we have more ideas coming too.
Yes, it's true.
So
don't judge us harshly for this one.
Or the last one.
Or the one before that. But that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you guys again.
Indeed.
Definitely, we appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, yes.
As always, be good to each other. Please. We need more of that in this world.
Indeed. Oh, and stay healthy. You're looking a little
Yes.
green around the gills.
And we
Get
need
some
more
vitamin
of
C.
that. Yeah. We need more healthy people in this world, so we can get to concerts more.
Yes, yes.
They're coming.
Keep doing what you're doing. People are making a difference. Getting those shots in the arms. It's good.
We
It's
are
good.
getting there.
Yeah.
And also, as always, keep your eyes to the sky, because you never know what you might see. There might be something completely and utterly amazing there.
I can't argue with that. That's true. Keep your ear to the ground as well, because it's always good to keep listening. You never know. You might hear somebody that needs a little helping hand. So thank you.
True. That's good. I like that. Take care, everybody.
Peace.